All right, y'all. Sports fans, we gonna follow along. Ouch! Yeah, that hurt. Why? But we're gonna follow along. I'm gonna call out the basket manipulation. Or they're doing a little different than what they did with the girls. With the women, kind of similar, but they didn't have all the players there with them. Well, that was sweet. Did the old here we go. That might be a little sweeter. I hope everybody enjoying the game. Let's go, Zag. Hey, Derek, what's happening? Lorenzo, let's get it. There we go. We're going to call out all these shots. I'm going to get a little drunk because this beer is really strong. We went through bitter schnapple brown ale. So this is the Chocolate Mountain Sports. No philosophizing. We just, as the holder of the continuous ball game of the Hero Twins, we just going to call out the bullshit. Hey, Max, thank you for joining. But this bitter schnapple is really good, and I've drank 2-3 already. Look at that color. It was 80 degrees here in the Great White North. I'm feeling pretty good, fellas. Everyone, say fellas. So I'm going to give a commentary on basket manipulation and fake plays. And where's my pen go that quick? I had to have a backup pen somewhere. Oh, where'd my pen go? There he is. Freshman guard. He might push himself up to the number 1 pick, depending on this game. I got to grab another pen. Oh, there it is. Good. But I got both cartridges loaded. I ate earlier, so don't have to eat. Hey, Marcus. So we going to follow. And just like the Super Bowl where I was calling out the shit, it is so interesting, though, showing the plays that the handoff. Those of y'all that, ran the handoff up top, it's amazing how long this play, because that's the handoff is an original Globetrotters play, and people still run variations of it, where you run all the action up at the top of the key. Now, I don't know why, but it seems like that seems to be everybody uses it. And I'm wearing my glasses because I can't see shit without them. I'm not going front. I have to see faces. I have to wear glasses. So please forgive me. Hope this be more exciting game. 80, me and the sip. Wow, it was at 72. Okay. Me and the sip was okay. It was 72. Yeah, it was 83. My girl called me. She was like, I didn't believe it was this warm. I walked in the mall. I got my walking done at the mall. She was like, yeah, I was sweating pretty hard. So, yeah, it was nice here. It's supposed to rain for the next couple of days and only still be in the 60s. So it ain't going to be too bad. But it just makes me wonder. They bringing that rain in because of this Freud stuff, as Freud gets closer and closer to the countdown. And I'll say this, I don't think Chauvin is going to get convicted. They did a thing, and I read about that the other night, and it's been 100 cases in the last 10 years of constraint on the stomach. Now, one officer has been convicted, so I do not imagine he's going to get convicted. They gave him 20. That's what they're going to say. They gave him 20-some million. So I just don't see him being convicted, guys. I don't. But I think we are all going to go down there as we get closer to conviction. Kansas versus UNC. That was Will Chamberlain. I think Will Chamberlain lost both years. Hey, what's happening? Not yet. It's storming? Really? Wow. No. No, nothing like that here. It is not doing any of that here. So, well, honey, I'm streaming, so I'm gonna have to hit you. But thank you for calling me back. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay. Good night. Damn, that don't look good for Gonzaga. Gave up 3 rebounds. Hey, Alito, thank you. He's not. Peace and love. Thank you, Jay. Oh, yeah, I might get me a new pair of glasses, too. Get some of this yellow tinted for night. And then yet they transition. Okay, they didn't help him on that shot. Still think it's less than 10,000 people up in there. And are they playing in the RCA Dome? Are they playing in where the Pacers play? I think they're playing where the Pacers play. Damn, that's what, 3 offensive rebounds? Yeah, you're not gonna beat them if you can't stop them from rebounding. Watch that. I knew that was coming. He was out of control though. What was the thinking on that? So Suggs, man, and Suggs generally. That wasn't a charge. That was a bad call. But we see how they try to do it. That was a bad call. He slid it up under him pretty much. Okay, 1809 was the first basket manipulation. 1809. That was clearly helped. Baylor. That shot was clear. Let me see if this was helped. You see that? Didn't help that one. They didn't help that one. I got Big 12. Got this Lucas Stadium. Yeah. Oh, they are playing a necessary evil. Gonzaga gonna beat them. I'm gonna say Draco. This is the only reason I don't think that the Zags are gonna win. The Zags are still a mid-major, regardless of them being the upsetter and being better and better. They are still a mid-major school. I just do not see them giving it to a mid-major. Now, they have one of the top picks, recruits coming in. I mean, Suggs was the top recruit. But I just don't think they want this precedent. Remember, Butler was another mid-major. They didn't let them do it. I just don't think they're going to let them win. But we'll see. We'll see. Wow, that was nice. That crossover killed him. That was real nice. 9-0. Let's see how they play when they behind. All right. Blocked the shot. Guys about the same size. They said something interesting. They said this would be one of the first games where they go against athletes as good as them. They've been seeing a lot of athletes as good as them. But good defense. He pushed off, beat his shot. Pushed off, recovered after the push off. That was actually pretty good defense. He recovered after the push off. And even though there was contact, no call. That'll be 2 on Suggs. That was a bad call. 16 minutes, and he got 2 fouls. So he's got to sit. You see, we saw that with Clyde Drexler back in No, 83. They gave Clyde Drexler 3 fouls. And that was a stupid. He almost looked like he did that on purpose. He smacked his arm on purpose. So people ask, do they know? Who would smack his arm like that knowing he got 2 fouls? Knowing he has 2 fouls. Why would he smack that arm? Suggs fouled on purpose. What's that? 16-minute mark. Suggs, intentional foul. So when do you put Suggs back in? Remember, Clyde Drexler, Gannon grabbed Clyde Drexler and pulled him down, and they still called a charge on Clyde Drexler. But the thing is, he didn't give it up. Wow, Levin was open and he didn't pass it. But Suggs slapped his arm on purpose. Gonzaga's Secret Wars. Gonzaga's also a Jesuit school. I got that. But both of them. Aren't both of them Jesuits? Bears got this. I'm not saying because of their right, neither. School, we know they call the shots. Baylor clowning them. I think the Zags are burnt out from other night. I was thinking Baylor to honor Elgin Baylor, but I think Gonzaga's Jesuit ties might prove stronger. Isn't Baylor a Jesuit school, though, too? Pretty sure they are. Baylor's a Christian school. But that foul, Suggs fouled on purpose. I really like this beer, and I'm really getting lit. Every day I'm lit. All the schools teach the agenda. Yes, he could have passed that. He had a man under the basket. Exactly, Lorenzo. That's what I said. He had a guy under the basket and didn't pass it. He only made 1 free throw. Number 11. That's why really they ain't losing a lot with Suggs going out. Number 11 is the same size, maybe slightly bigger, with a lot of the same skills. Okay, look like he hit that one. I'm not going to call that manipulation. Look like he hit that one. That looked clean. So I ain't trying to be God and say every shot they make is manipulated. Not everyone. Oh, they're playing a matchup zone. You got to have cutters. See, they play a matchup zone to take away them back cuts that Zags like to do. Okay, see, that wasn't a 3 either. That was a 2. 11-1. I like to see what time they call that timeout. Baylor is the Jesuit, what I see. Anyway, I'm sticking my neck out with Gonzaga. Baylor, I'm pretty sure is though. Pretty sure it is. Look at the money behind Baylor. Look at the people. Baylor, I know, is a Catholic school or a Christian school. It's one or the other, which would still make them Jesuit connected. Yeah, they trying to push these electric rides on us. It ain't nothing new. They had electric cars around the turn of the century. Henry Ford, I think his first car was electric. I know Carl Benz made an electric car. When I was a child, they always made a joke about, dudes that invented cars on water, and then they would kill them. Remember, laughing would always, it's like they didn't want to hear that. They got all this petroleum they can get from the earth, and that they never run out as long as they refine it. Now, could they run out of the chemicals to refine it? Maybe. Remember San Antonio in the playoff run, they couldn't miss. Yeah, that's right. Baylor's super Jesuit. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Derek. I'm pretty sure they are a Jesuit. Now Charles Barkley's seat here is idiocracy. Idiocracy. That's what it is. It's the same thing. Idiocracy. That's where they copied that from. They ain't got the toilet, but when it feeds you, see right there? That's where that come from. Idiocracy. Then we had Samuel Jackson wearing the black and white checkers like, shit, this is a straight up to the GOAT. This is some shit from Egypt, basically. And he turns into the GOAT. He's the Manitar. All that goddamn sugar. Fox was fucking him up. Fox was like, okay, Coke, you wanna boycott Georgia in the All-Star game, but what about all the people you gave diabetes to? And that shit without Coke, without sugar in it, that shit ain't good for you. They don't do nothing but put saccharin in that shit. So it ain't like they got a good sugar substitute. One time Coke could have bought Pepsi. And of course, anybody watched the Joan Crawford movie? Joan Crawford used to own Pepsi. But Coke could have bought Pepsi for cheap. That shit would freak me out there, all them heads and shit. What if the heads started attacking the real people? That would be some funny shit. This time in Toronto is the season to set the record for walk-off buzzer beaters. There you go. Another walk-off buzzer beater. Looks like Gonzaga will end the season with 31. Hey, normalized. Sugar better than the substitute. There you go. No, Baylor's a private Baptist. There we go. Research school. Baptist. Okay. Same thing. Same thing. They got that Christianity in there. Baptist is a part of Christianity. Thank you for the research, Lorenzo. So Baylor is Baptist. But it's still pretty much Baptists can be Jesuits. So still in that same clique. I got munchies, y'all, so I'm going to eat munchies too, so forgive me. Smoke weed, you got to have salt or sweet. It's been a great day. Woke up with a hockey puck sausage my son bought me. Great day. Good cut. He short-armed it. Trying not to shoot it too hard. $14.25. That was a manipulated shot. $14.25 Baylor. Another manipulated shot. I ain't giving them that one. That was clearly manipulated. Now, my girl just said, like, she lives about 45. She lives about, 30, 40 miles away. Still Twin Cities, though. I mean, this shit is a lot of this shit. But she lives northwest of me. More west, but north and west. And she said they getting showers and shit and thunderstorms. I saw the counties. It ain't hit us. Cool it down. I was borderline about to turn my hair on. I noticed I went in there to pay my cable, and my cable sucks now. The new company that bought it, they've cut whatever. Because for 3 years, I could be fully in my garage getting my signal. Not now. It is drastically cut. I could walk almost to the end of the drive. I could walk almost 60 yards before. Not now. Matter of fact, when all my boys was living here, the children would sit in the hallways and they could watch off of my internet. And they want me to pay 80 more probably to get what I had. No problem. Panthers trade. Yes, I saw that, Chiefs. They sure did. Charles Barkley rose to play the clown. He's been the clown since day one. I'll tell you what, though. I like the way Kenny's dressed. Kenny had the French cuffs and shit. Kenny's killing him. Kenny's killing him. I don't know what's up with Jackson. He don't wear socks, but I understand it's probably hot down there, too. But y'all saw they got rid of Donald. Like they were saying, what's up? Hey, get some butterscotch. Okay, thank you. Did you place a bet on this game? I placed quite a bit bet on this game. Yes, I did. Gonzaga, perfect season. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna win. I just don't. Hey, PJ, thank you for joining me. Does Zach have Gonzaga? I don't know. Zach, I haven't got to the new channel. To hell with cable, go with Fire Stick. That's a good point. I got the Google Chrome. Was this a little run by Baylor went on rigged? I got 2 manipulated shots so far. Remember, they hit a bunch of layups. So I only got 2 manipulated shots. So that's 6 points. What they got, 13, 14? So we'll see. Basketball is nothing but runs. Nothing but runs. So whatever that number 20 Cincinnati is. Don't know him. Looks like, who was that? Lefty Drizzle? Okay, they switched defense out of the zone. They play a straight 5 with help. Watch for that court, guys. I guess it's storming like a motherfucker. I guess the storm coming.
Oh, today?
I think so. My girl called me. She said storming. Where they at?
Shit, well, I'm glad I didn't home now then.
Yeah, you might want to.
Maybe it won't be 1,000 degrees in my room.
Damn, what was that?
My shoe.
No, I was talking about the TV did some weird shit. All right, Dre, I'll see you, man. Okay, you too.
Father,
What?
you should cook burgers.
I'm not cooking burgers. I cooked that goddamn chicken.
I ate the chicken.
There's 2 more goddamn pieces. Eat that shit up. Eat that goddamn chicken up. Nobody want to see a juvenile delinquent. Everything is rigged. It is. Zach has Gonzaga. Okay, unique. I didn't watch it. Watch it. Watson up. I heard that. Watch up to 22 cases. Still only 2 cases criminally though. All these other cases is civil cases. I think it's only 2 pending criminal. Pending criminal. Okay, you with that young shirt. Oh man, he forced that. Got filed. They didn't call it. Let's see what they do with this one. Yeah, they're definitely manipulated at 1334. So that's their third manipulated shot. 1334, another Baylor. You want a cat?
Huh?
You want a cat? You want Frankie?
What?
Okay, he hit it, but shit, everybody was standing around when he hit it. Huh? I don't have any paper. You talking about I can cash out?
Yeah.
All right.
I get paid at like 6.
All right.
What time is it though?
8:38.
Yeah.
I can cash out you.
I'll send you money at like 5.
Bet.
Whenever I get paid.
I got a hit.
Just 20 and then the pay.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. You want food?
No, I got Chinese in there.
Damn, I'm so sad, bro. That Osaka, that shit was banging.
What's that? What's Osaka?
It's like Benihana. It's like a little fancy Chinese, like shit.
No, we went to Champs in Eden Prairie. That shit was good. It was real good. Then we kicked it with
Special offers.
some of her friends, and we kicked it with Nam. You going with me in the morning
Going with you where?
to pick up Brian?
Sure, yeah.
And we get everything done.
And then
On the way back,
that nigga sitting in the back though.
well, you're quite much bigger than him. Did he miss it? Why did he dunk the ball?
He got blocked, or he hit rim. He got blocked or hit rim.
Why did he dunk the ball?
What are we watching?
It's NCAA championship.
Oh, it's college.
Yeah, it's a championship
I'm
game.
about to say like,
What the fuck?
Dang.
You know how we used to get the internet all the way out to the end of the drive?
Yeah.
And that shit barely go to past the cars. Barely. It's barely. I'm barely playing music in the garage.
Right.
So whatever this new shit is, it sucks.
The router?
I don't know what it is, but it's we're not getting a signal.
Didn't you say they were gonna come here and fucking pass me?
$80 more a month though. That shit would be damn near $300 a month.
Oh damn,
That shit ain't worth it.
that's OC.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, Baylor killing them in the back doors. They say you're hilarious. Now when you have missile tech, that's right, Secret Wars.
Yeah, I know I'm hilarious.
Back in missile, he got blocked. Oh, he got blocked, Lorenzo. Okay. Just imagine how unbelievable shot game winners, buzzers, beaters we had in the last 2 years. Two-dimensional thinkers would say it's improved shooting. Man, I studied under the best shooters that ever. I went to camp, and the dude who taught Rick Mount. Rick Mount is pretty much
Best shooters?
no, I'm saying Rick Mount, his technique, his form is called one of the best forms.
Steph Curry has the best shooter.
And I trained with that dude.
Steph Curry has the best form. I don't know what you're talking about.
And Louis Dampier was the best shooter ever in the ABA. He had 3 points his whole career. And I know you look relevant. It's now, but I doubt Willie Dampier had basket manipulation in the ABA. I really doubt it. The system of 77, the system still was a couple of shots a game in 77. And Louis Dampier shot 50%.
Buffalo wings.
Funny they put magic in this commercial.
What flavor should I get for my wings?
Irving. They gave Irving the championship ring.
Was that Kyrie or J.R. Smith who didn't do the layup when it was tied?
That was JR.
I want to punch that nigga, bro.
All he had to do is get the ball and go back up because he pushed Kevin Durant out of bounds. And that convinced me they got earplugs. When I saw J.R. Smith not shoot, because J.R. Smith told LeBron, he said, "Ain't we up?" That's what he told LeBron. He said, "Ain't we up?" So that somebody said, "Good job, dribble it out. We got the game."
Cilantro?
I mean, I always knew the score. I counted everything I did. I didn't count my rebounds and blocks, but I counted how many points I had and how many assists.
Sweet, smoky, spicy, traditional.
What are you calling it? Buffalo Wild Wings?
Nah, it's just wings. It's way better. It's like you're like fucking 22 wings for $16.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Yeah, I know. At Buffalo Wild Wings, it's like fucking 20 wings for $20.
Shit, that Champs had some shit. It was like $40. It was 2 slabs of ribs, a pound of goddamn wings.
I just get garlic parmesan.
I don't want none of that shit. I'm cool. I had egg foo young. Shrimp egg foo young, y'all. Baylor did blow out Oklahoma. I like that one with Bird. Yeah, it's funny. One of the biggest frauds. He knows. Yeah, he does. He does Secret Wars. He does. You can tell the difference. His fame too great. Why he always thinks the man above. Yeah, exactly. No, when Curry do this for 3-point shot, he thinking the man in the little booth, the egghead man in the little booth that controls basket manipulation. Now, this is interesting. Look at Baylor's running their offense further out than what they was doing before. That's interesting. Let's see how effective they'll be in this set. Okay, they missed. Okay, again, they're getting killed. They are killing them on rebounds. On second chance rebounds, offensive boards, it's like 6 or 7 already. Suggs popped his finger again. So he put Suggs back in, 12 minutes? Now watch Suggs get his third foul like Clyde Drexler did against North Carolina State. Watch him do it. I guarantee he's going to get his third foul on a charge. Okay, they got good block. See what I'm saying about when you hooping and you lazy? All he had to do is shoot the ball high. Good back cut.
That's crazy.
Shoot it high. Nope, he didn't shoot it high. You throw it off the top of that glass. Damn, he missed a close one. He ain't shoot it high. That come from people in practice not blocking his shit. All right, that's manipulated. What is that? 10:49. That was a foul down below. He grabbed it. They call it. So that's 3 manipulated shots, and they got 26. So that's 9 points. Watch how hard it hits in the back. See that? See the way it hit in the back? When they show the top, you can almost see the movement in the back of the side rim. Suggs is going to get his third foul on the charge. Why he picked the ball up? Point guard never supposed to pick the ball up. Okay, and now he did a turnover. Suggs did a turnover. Look how sloppy the play is. You think that's an accident that the play is this sloppy? Very sloppy play.
Yo, this nigga's a professional. This nigga's a college hooper, and he has his stupid-ass chops.
Remember a couple years ago, the dude from the Panthers had the same shit.
Who told him that was a good idea?
Well, that was kind of a foul.
He was like, yeah, bro, you get hella hoes with fucking biker mutton chops. No, nigga. You like a fucking pedophile.
He said you get hella hoes with biker mutton chops.
No, you like a fucking pedophile.
That block. Yeah, Lorenzo, that net should have had that splash effect exactly. Now that one looked like he made it. I ain't gonna count that one. It looked like he hit that.
How you guys doing?
You need a shirt old as you, buddy. That shirt looks a little young.
No, it doesn't.
It looks very young.
It just fits nice. You know
No, it's
like
young.
Huge.
That shirt is young.
You're just mad you're old and you no longer look huge. Yeah.
I got young, huge niggas around me, so there you go. If all y'all with me, I am very well protected.
Ooh.
Big niggas live around me.
Brennan kicks niggas, you know that?
He kicks him.
Yeah, nigga.
He didn't kick you when you flipped his ass over your shoulder and hurt his knee.
Yo, I thought he was gonna attack me.
No, you didn't. Why would he attack you?
I thought he was gonna throw me on the couch. I didn't mean just like judo throw him onto the fucking the table.
Yeah, well, you hurt your brother.
Yeah, that was his fault.
We're gonna start calling you Bam Bam and shit because you don't know your own strength.
My own strength.
You hit my left arm, me and you gonna fight all night.
What are you talking about?
I ain't sprained my left arm in 3 weeks. It's getting better.
Yeah, the only reason you probably sprained it is because I was sitting in the kitchen making food and you decided to attack me.
Well, sometimes you need to be attacked.
And I blocked it and you're like, oh, why you doing that?
Don't block it. Just
Don't block it. Don't block
Cam
it.
Newton. The niggas called you Cam Newton. He called you Cam Newton. I'm just sorry. I didn't mean any disrespect. I just talking shit. But he called you Cam Newton. That's funny. Ugly Cam Newton.
Oh, the sexiest man alive.
Yeah. Cam Newton be wearing that bullshit. He had that rag around his head and shit.
Bro, I have flow. They be calling me Troy Polamalu.
Yeah, it ain't no flow right now.
Yeah, because I got it up. I'm not gonna grace them with my flow.
Devin, he be slicking his hair down.
What?
Look kind of good.
He like slicks it back?
Yeah, he has it down sometimes.
What do you mean, like slicks it back?
Yeah, he slicks it back
Like
and
he's a
wear it
mobster?
down. I guess Pat Riley like.
Like he's a pimp in the 70s? Like slick back?
Okay.
Pimp name slick back, like that?
Damn, they can't hit a basket.
Like a pimp named Slickback?
There's a pimp named Slickback? Okay.
From Boondocks? He was like, bitch, my name is a pimp named Slickback. He was like, okay,
here goes charge. Okay, good dish. Good dish. He saw dude waiting. That was a good dish.
She was like, okay, Mr. Slickback. He was like, no, bitch, I'm a pimp named Slickback. Like, okay, Mr. Pimp named Slickback.
Pimp named Slickback.
Slickback.
Slickback. Pimp named.
He's like, no, bitch.
This Globetrotter play. Handoff up top. Okay, he going isolation. Got him. He made that one. Had no manipulation. Why is my kitchen light on, homie?
Oh, because the cats were in there and I didn't want them to be in the dark.
Oh, that was a bogus call. Oh, that was a bogus call.
Oh, that's a future LeBron right there.
That is a bogus. LeBron is 6'9", buddy.
No, because he's getting stupid fouls, nigga. He's like, oh, he grazed me, fell over.
That was a terrible call.
Who do you think's winning, Magic or LeBron?
On what?
1-on-1.
I don't know. Magic is like 60 years old.
No, in their prime. Both of them in their prime. I don't know. I feel like LeBron is way stronger than Magic. I don't know. Like
Magic was more of a passer, though. Both of them played.
No, both of them are slashers.
Oh, that was a foul. No call. That's got to be foul on him.
What's up with these niggas' haircuts? Why does he have a mullet?
Yeah, he has a mullet.
He said, party in the front. He said, what do you say?
Business in the front and party in the back. Baylor, easy money. Not looking good for me. I picked Gonzaga. That's baby man child. Smoke Toe called you a baby man child. Your boy feeling it tonight. Yeah, Jay, he feeling it. Whoa. Now look at David Robinson's hair here. Why he keep that little bit in front? Look at how ugly is that? If I had $1 million commercial, prime time, damn if I would put him on looking like that. Like, Dave, that little bit's got to go. We either going to add some or cut it all off. Look ridiculous. LeBron first came in, he was comparing. He was more of a Magic player, though. He was more of a passer. He was more of a passer.
Because he's 6'9", and Magic 6'9", and both of them dropped.
I mean, Magic had Worthy and Kareem.
Yeah,
and Michael Cooper running. He had Byron Scott.
What other power forward, small forward, point guard, shooting guard is stopping Magic when he drives?
No, because Magic looking to dish. He wasn't really looking to score until Kareem left.
Who's stopping him?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Magic could take it to the basket, but he was more trying to dish.
You ever look at Manute Bol? That nigga looks evil. Look that nigga up on your phone right now. You got to look at him.
I know who Bo is.
He looks like an evil-ass nigga.
Man, Bo was ugly, super ugly.
No, that nigga looked like a demon.
His son is in the league.
Yeah, Bobo.
He's a bench rider, but he's still in the league. He's probably going back and forth between the G League. Did you see Paul Pierce get fired today? No, I didn't. James, he got fired today? They fired him off of the jump? That's really all he was on. Wow, they fired him. Wow.
New Bo's probably one of the ugliest niggas I've ever seen in my entire life.
Is Bo the dude to do the commercials where he blocking the shot? No, Bo is the other dude.
You talking about Yao Ming?
No. Yeah, Bo. Yeah, that's a picture with him and that's him playing in the Eastern League. Him and Spudwell played in the Eastern League together.
Like, look at that nigga, bro. You know he can only bench press like 45 pounds? So that's
he's dead.
Really?
He died young. He's my age. Well, he's
What?
a couple years younger
I
than
didn't
me.
even know that.
Yeah, he been died.
Damn.
Well.
You know he could bench press 45?
Yeah, he got fired. Wow, what did he get fired? Over women. Okay.
Who got fired?
Paul Pierce. He got fired off of ESPN.
Really?
Wow, I did not hear that. For being with strippers.
So,
Bo was all right. Bo sucked. He wasn't good. He was a good dude. Pierce was a good dude, or Bo? Yeah, Bo built some hospitals and stuff.
Manu Bo wasn't good because he was like real too scrawny. Like Yao Ming was definitely had. I feel like Yao Ming weighed more than him, didn't he? Yao Ming was definitely bigger than him.
But Yao Ming has had them same problems big fellas have. Kept breaking his foot.
Yeah, Manu Bo was tall, like an inch taller because Manu Bo's like 7'7". Yao Ming's like 7'6".
But all them dudes 6'7" plus, if they got any help on them, they start breaking their foot.
You know, Wilt Chamberlain could bench press 500 pounds.
Wilt Chamberlain's one of the best athletes of all time. That's
Yo,
why,
and look, Shaq's matched bench press was 475, right?
mm-hmm.
Wilt Chamberlain was benching that in his 50s.
I missed him.
Wilt Chamberlain, let me get one of those. Wilt Chamberlain.
Magic talked about Wilt played a pickup game with them. That's Sog's third turnover. Wilt Chamberlain, Magic talked about a pickup game they played when Wilt Chamberlain was 50.
All right, who you got? Wilt Chamberlain. All right, who you got?
Nope.
Magic or Julius Erving?
I'm a goaltender. You ain't have to do that. Magic or Julius? I got Magic.
All right, Penny Hardaway or Vince Carter?
Harder played longer. Wasn't better. Hardaway was better. And then Hardaway had that micro surgery, messed him up. Y'all know, remember dudes was having that micro surgery and never coming back? Somebody convinced them that there was a way to come back, and I didn't hear one person that came back from microsurgery. Oh, wow. They pushed that one out. What was it? 7:55. Push out
It's 6:55.
of Gonzaga.
The time is 6:55.
No, I'm saying when they pushed the shot out, they pushed his shot out. The Suggs has 2 fouls and he has 3 turnovers. Bo can shoot threes. Tiger Woods be playing at the Masters. I don't think so. What was Paul thinking?
He said Manu Bo can shoot.
Oh, he got fired for being with strippers.
But where though?
Wow. I didn't know that was against the law though. Being with strippers. Young Kareem used to give it to Will, but yeah, Will was the only one I saw block the sky hook.
But yeah, I feel like those 50 blocks Will got, that was only because niggas didn't shoot threes. There wasn't a three, was there? Yeah. So everybody was just driving into the paint and shooting mid-rangers. I feel like it's impossible to get 50 blocks nowadays.
Free throw.
Huh?
Shit. Will average 50 points a game. Ain't nobody gonna ever do that. And that's without the manipulation. That's putting the motherfucking ball in the basket. Ain't nobody gonna do that. Average 50.
Well, who else was like 7'1"?
It was 7-footers back then. It wasn't like
Who was
they just
7?
wasn't good as him.
Who was 7'1" bench pressing 500?
And could run all day.
No one.
One year, Wilt played more minutes than there was minutes. No, I'm saying when you include overtime, he played more minutes than it was minutes because of the overtime games. And everybody want to scream Jordan. When they changed the rules for you, Wilt goaltending is because of Wilt. You can't go over the line because they saw on the free throw because they saw Wilt.
They changed rules because of Shaq, because that hack of Shaq shit.
Well,
and then like they kept putting him on the line, so they're like, yeah, if you get put on the line, then you
But you can't go. We'll dunk one from the line. A reporter saw it, so they changed the rules where you can't go past the free throw line. Or when you shoot a free throw, you got to stay there. But Will just did that in practice.
He dunked it?
He dunked it. But Julius Irvin had to run from the other end. Will dunked it. He went to the top of the circle inside the lane and just jumped in practice and slammed it for his free throw. And reporters saw it.
Do that?
That's how good he was. The lane was different. The lane, when Will started, you could goaltend. The lane was smaller. They changed all them rules because
Wait, so
of
you
Will.
can goaltend, you just keep your hand
All day. He just never let, when he was in high school, never let a shot go. He's blocking them all. Then he would take it.
Wait, so if there was no goaltending, could he put his hand under the rim?
Couldn't put his hand in the net. No, that was probably the only what you couldn't do. But it was no such thing as
on the
goaltending.
rim, could he just snatch it off? That's fucked up.
I think Suggs is part of the.
Ooh,
okay, he made it that time.
Good take.
That was a good play. Did you like Kevin Duckworth game? Yeah, and he stayed in shape. That's what I liked about Duckworth. The big fella from Arkansas, I can't think of his name. He would never stay in shape. But Duckworth stayed in shape and had a long career. Yep. Pacer League was insane. When Will averaged 50, he scored 40% of his team's points. He sure did.
Yeah.
And he scored 100, and he scored 60, 70 during that season. When George averaged 37, he averaged 43 of his team's points. Wow.
All right. What about Dirk or Bird?
Is this game out of reach? No, not really. I don't think so yet. It's 15, depending on the calls. Remember, calls is always a part of it. But we looking at the low scoring, and that seems, he pushed him and they didn't call it. He pushed off of him and they didn't call it, which they could have.
Father, Dirk or Bird?
Bird. Bird was more of a complete player. Dirk set for a couple years. Bird came in the league and could get down.
John Stockton or Steve Nash?
Stockton. Stockton was tougher. Nash.
Or I guess, or Pistol Pete.
Stockton? No.
Yeah.
I mean, Stockton had better. We talking about better player or better stats. Stockton had better stats.
What do you think of winning the game?
But Pistol Pete was the real deal. He was the greatest college player. Scorer. I'll say the greatest college scorer.
That one nigga in college dropped like 117 points. You see that?
Yeah, it was an old dude that played in the 50s that did that.
No, this nigga has the highest points ever. He scored like 120.
But he played a lot of schools that wasn't registered schools, so they didn't count a lot of his points. And then he tried to play with the Globetrotters. I can't think of his name, but in the 50s, this dude averaged 100 points a game. But they don't include none of his records.
Rookie D-Rose or Prime D-Rose or Prime AI?
Ooh, D-Rose or
D-Rose
AI?
was niggas was scared of dumb D-Rose.
First, second year D-Rose? I don't know.
Niggas
AI
was scared of D-Rose.
But the speed of AI was unmatched.
Niggas were scared of D-Rose.
Yeah, but people wasn't shaking Jordan, and Iverson shook Jordan. And Jordan was quick for being 6'5". So I'm giving that to Iverson.
Really?
Yeah, looked like he made that one. That one didn't seem to back.
Prime
He made that
D-Rose?
one.
I don't know, man.
What?
Prime D-Rose, that nigga's dunking.
Yeah, but Prime AI, they helped that one in. What was that? 407. They helped that one in. 407.
That would be a game I watch.
Layup was helped.
I want to see a Magic versus LeBron. That'd be good. Game.
Oh, okay. Remember earlier, dude didn't give it up and he was open? There they go again. He was open. He gave it up. See, basketball is all about runs. That's the way they scripted. It's runs. That's what people expect. It's so much up and down. Who said the game is out of reach? You like that Arkansas team? Yeah, Corliss Williams? Yeah. Pierce got pictures when he was with strippers, smoking a blunt, drinking liquor. Ha! That's a pimp shit. He was all the way live.
Wait, so he got fired because he was with some strippers?
Yeah.
Like, damn, what is this day and age? Strippers, nigga? So
what part got him fired? I mean, being with strippers ain't illegal. I mean, smoking blunt, depending on what state you're in, is legal.
Nigga, you're rich. Where the fuck was he with these strippers at?
Damn.
And they couldn't have suspended him? Like, niggas did worse than that.
Yeah, I like the Arkansas team. Scotty Graham. I'm talking about Scotty Graham the other night.
Did Kareem Hunt get put off the NFL when he kicked that bitch?
He played for Cleveland.
Huh?
I'm filling all your picks for what your son is asking. I'm agreeing with all of them. You say he agreed with you. What's your pick? Oh, I picked on Facebook Baylor. I got Baylor because I don't see him giving it to Gonzaga. So I'm sorry I didn't say that. And I went with the under, just going with the other games. Look, went under.
Did Kareem Hunt get fired
Mm-mm.
after he kicked the bitch in the elevator? But this nigga gets fired for having prostitutes? That nigga kicked the bitch in the elevator. And he ain't get fired? Get the fuck out of here. They're on dirt with that nigga.
They're on real dirt. No, real dirt with that.
Kareem Hunt is out here kicking bitches. Fucking this man was with some strippers and he gets fired? I don't know. It's like
Secret Wars say AI was dropping 40 and 50 in the playoffs. He's better than Rose. Oh, Tiger Strong, what you got?
They were scared of Rose.
He married the image. They don't want men being men. They really don't, Brist.
You know how small AI is? AI is not claiming Rose.
Dudes, they give him the ESP. That's a good point. What Tiger Strong, what did you say? You said you was asking a question. Oh, maybe I missed it. Let me go back up during the commercial. Hey, son, can you grab me a beer?
Yes, Father.
Thank you, very nice. Nice play. I don't see your question, Tiger Strong. I don't see your question. Damn, they made a run. I'm leaning towards Baylor. I just don't see him giving that mid-major championship. Just don't. But I damn took the money line.
I don't know you can't open yours.
It's right here.
Let me try that one.
You don't like this kind of beer?
No, is it that Nursty coffee one? Let me try that
Are
one.
you still a Negro? I don't
No.
let Negroes drink after me.
It was just winter, so I lightened up a little bit.
You're not taking your lighten up cream at all. It's not working.
Now,
You look darker, if anything.
no, it's always that coffee bean shit.
Coffee bean?
It's like coffee.
You got a coffee bean head.
You got a big ass Bobby Boucher watermelon.
Took you too long.
You got a big ass
Took you
Bobby.
too long.
Nah,
Took you
don't
too
try to
long.
cut me off.
Took you too long.
Yes, man, you got a big ass toucan Sam nose.
Took you 2 years to come up with a joke.
All right.
You gotta have it quicker. You don't tell them within 5 seconds. Forget it. You get That's
crazy.
AI was 166 foot. Hold my beer. There you go. They changed the rules for AI too. They that palming. Your son cracking me up. Oh, what did I do to my arm?
Yeah, but
we called him Scoreless Williams. Yeah, the year before when UNLV beat him, Jordan got. Oh my goodness! Look at it's a game where somebody did a game of the Portland and the Bulls before the hand check rule went away, and Portland just runs over Michael and them, and then they show them with the hand check rule. Remember what Michael Jordan said when they was taking the Olympic picture. No, Magic said, don't get too close to Mike. It's a foul. And that stung Mike. And Mike was like, oh, you ain't been playing. I mean, it's kind of stung me because it was the truth. Looked like he made that. I ain't going to call that manipulation. Huh?
Pippen or KD?
Pippen or KD? Ooh, I would say
KD's one of the coldest big men.
I know, and he was 2010, but Pippen, just his defensive crowd. Go up.
KD?
I don't know. I take
dribble,
Pippen. I know,
shoot,
but
take to the rim.
Yeah, but he wasn't known
Pippen
as
was
a
a fundamental player,
but defender. Pippen could play how the NBA gives you help side defense before zone. Ain't nobody been better than Pippen.
He wasn't guarding quick big men like KD.
He would guard 2s and 3s, and he could sag off of 2s and 3s.
Okay,
and usually your 3 is one of your best players. And Pippen was guarding 2s and 3s and could guard 4s. Pippen was 6'8". But an off-ball defender, ain't nobody been better to me as an off-ball defender than Pippen.
I feel like KD's probably one of the most well-rounded players of all time.
Yeah, I mean.
And he's like...
He needed a better system. But
he's like 6'10", 6'11".
But I think that year they had Marbury, KD, and JR.
All right,
I wonder if they was together when JR
Kevin
was
Garnett
there.
or KD?
Kevin Garnett, that's the same. Oh, you're talking about Durant. Durant, yeah, okay, I got mixed up. KD and Durant. Okay.
No. Yeah, I meant KD.
Kevin Durant or Scottie Pippen?
Yes.
I still would give the thing to Pippen. Durant's a better scorer. He's not a better defender, though.
I'm talking about Kevin. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right,
Kevin Garnett. He's not a better defender.
Kevin Garnett or Kevin Durant?
Durant's a better scorer. Garnett's a better rebounder.
I don't know. KD's a good
defender.
He's a well-round scorer. Fades, threes.
Yeah, but he
legs.
ain't really guarding nobody, and he's 7 foot.
Yeah, he James Harden ass.
Who he guarding? Who he guarding?
He James Harden.
You ain't gonna put him in the 5.
All right, what about KD or Bird?
KD or Bird? I still say Bird.
Bird
made everybody
look,
good.
KD can't guard, right? But when Bird does that slow ass fadeaway, KD's there. KD's 7 foot.
No.
KD's there.
Larry
For
Bird
Bird's little
come
spin
out of
move step
Indiana.
back.
Larry Bird was some real deal. If Larry Bird would have stayed in Indiana and didn't lose that year transferring,
KD's way quicker.
He could have played a few more years. That transfer hurt him.
KD's way quicker than Bird.
Damn, another offensive rebound. That's like their 7th or 8th offensive rebound. So they keeping this 15.
I think KD might be the fastest 7-footer.
I don't know. Jordan played his entire career with the hand checking rule in place. When did Jordan play without hand checking? When did they beat? What year was that they beat Portland? When he did the shrug game? Yeah, there was no. They changed the hand checking rule. No, they didn't. They took the hand checking rule that season before. What was that? 01, 02 when they took hand checking out. Bulls lost.
But that's not prime Jordan.
Did the Timberwolves play? Let me see if the Timberwolves. I'm probably too late. The Timberwolves probably been lost. Let's see. Because I was watching the Timberwolves play Sacramento. I had some money on that one too. Because they usually handle Sacramento. I had to look it up.
What's a good matchup?
They was favored to beat them. They let 3,000 people in. I'm about to buy me a damn 4-pack of the Twins so I can go watch the Twins play. We're going to get electric bikes though on the Floyd. When the Floyd thing comes, we're going to get electric bikes.
What Floyd thing?
When they do the verdict, we're going downtown to do reporting. But I'm going to have electric bike.
Oh, yeah, get an eco trip. They're the best ones.
I'm saying we're going to rent them. You can rent them downtown.
Oh, yeah, those ones suck.
So
why don't we get a scooter?
Yeah, we can get scooters.
You can get a bike. I'm going to get a scooter. Me and Brenner in the...
Why any hoop? I just don't want to be walking down there. I want to be able to move around quick. Okay, Gonzaga got a chance. That call right there, that call at 38-4 where they didn't call. You see that? They had a chance to give him, and he was there. Okay.
I'm not a fucking man, baby. I'm fucking Hulk. What are you talking about?
What was the time?
Fucking DMs.
38 seconds. 38-4. Wow. Not called.
Ooh, the song like DoorDash.
On Surge. Hey, don't let any more colored people in here. I'm tired of you having you and all your colored friends. Quit having them coming over here.
Yeah, I know. They're probably stealing something.
It's bad enough I got to look at you.
They're probably stealing something, right?
No, they're not going to steal anything. What is going on over here? Why is my computer not charging? Crap.
Still not charging.
Wow. What is going on?
Maybe it's not plugged in all the way.
It is.
Or your block down there.
Huh?
Your block. No.
My block is
by
not
your
plugged
feet.
in.
By your feet.
What?
Is that plugged into itself all the way?
Yeah.
Is it plugged into the computer all the way?
It shows it's charging. The light's on.
Oh, then I don't know. Maybe it is charging.
Shows it's charging.
Oh, then I don't.
Then why is it saying it's not?
Is it? Does it show it's charging on the bottom right?
Yeah. Come look. No, It doesn't.
Yeah, it's not charging.
Why?
Maybe you should use the other charger.
This is the new one.
Yeah, well, this one's cheap. And it barely holds in. Ah, you gotta use your other one.
Bring that. Huh? Bring that one. It's right there. Okay. Killed all my lights.
Should go with that thing.
Maybe you should one of them cool professional spotlight things.
Yeah, I'm gonna
They're
get.
not expensive.
No, they're not. Tony was saying they were sold out everywhere.
Really? He was trying to get one?
Yeah, he's saying everybody was.
What's he
saying
getting
they were
one
sold
for?
out. I don't know.
Damn, he's on the hub. What's he getting that big ass spotlight thing for?
I don't know. Okay, that worked.
Nah, they're definitely not sold out. I can check Amazon right now for a camera light.
Cool. They needed that run. Got them within 10.
Camera light.
Okay. There we go. Don't know what's going on there. What I miss? Oh shit.
Oh,
God damn.
is it still not working?
Yeah, I think it's the
Port.
yeah, it's the port. Okay, there it is. There it is. Okay.
Yeah, they're right here for $30.
Yeah, they got them at Marshall's. I saw.
Yeah, I'm talking about these.
Oh, okay. Not the one with the light around it.
No, those are for your phone.
Okay.
These
You
are
have
like
to
the
get some,
professional ones right here.
Anything in it being a 10-point half game, yeah, it shows they still in it.
These are 2 for $80. These are like real professional ones.
Oh, that's not bad. I gotta show you this mic I'm gonna get to. Anything? Yeah, I think being a 10-point game show they still in it.
You're not buying that trash non-4K 4K camera, are you?
No, I'm getting one from Dell.
All right, good. Because I told you that one's not good.
No, I'm not getting one of them. I'm getting one for Dell. I have to pay a little more.
You're gonna have to pay like $1,000 for a good camera, or like at least 600.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, I'm thinking about paying 6 to 8. Yep.
Yeah,
Zach definitely went and it's all written. You think so? So I don't know. Every team winning at halftime, 9% losers. Wow. Good one, Jason. Thank you. My hometown Baylor in the finals, never seen it coming. They were trash when I was growing up. I had a murder scandal. Wow. They had a murder scandal on the basketball team, these Steels? Wow. Yeah, it definitely rigged.
Who do you think the best all-time team is?
The best all-time team in the NBA?
That has the best players. It's definitely the Lakers. Definitely the Lakers.
Lakers win.
No, I'm saying like of all time, what team has had the best players overall? It's definitely Lakers.
No, that 67 Wilt team, that was a good team all around. They had shooters, defenders.
Look. These are the people that have been on the Lakers. Shaq, Kobe, Wilt, Kareem, Magic, Worthy,
Jerry
Baylor,
West, Baylor,
Worthy,
Mikan. You got to include Mikan because Mikan won 5 in a row here.
I might be missing someone.
Mikan won 5 in a row here, and still the Globetrotters beat them.
Who's like that? What other teams like that?
I mean, but you're forgetting them people
LeBron?
in green. You're forgetting them people in green in
Celtics?
Boston. We can name them: Sam Jones, Casey Jones, Bill Russell, John Havlicek, Bob Cousy, all them in the Hall of Fame. Sat Sanders in the Hall of Fame.
I just named 10 people.
Tom Henson in the Hall of Fame. There's a couple coaches. The Lakers coach of the 72 team also. Bill Sherman in the Hall of Fame.
I got to name 3 people.
I'm just saying, you got to look at Boston.
Wilt, Kareem, LeBron, Kobe, Magic.
Okay. But I could give you Bill Russell.
Yeah, but those 5 people beat
Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Chief Parrish,
the logo.
Dennis Johnson.
They're not beating. You tell me they have better players.
Jerry West lost 8 titles. 1-1. Elgin Baylor lost all 8.
Well, how many rings Kareem got, though? Oh, Bill Russell got more, though.
Bill Russell was in the championship 9 years out of 13, and he won 11. No, he went
Their team is just
11
better.
straight finals. He
They
won
have
11.
LeBron, Kobe.
He only lost
Kareem,
2 finals.
Wilt. LeBron, Kobe, Kareem, Wilt.
Well, I'm just saying, Boston match up.
They don't match up.
Still looking at Patrick Denny. He killed his teammate. Wow, I didn't know that. No, too. I think over drugs, and coach covered it up. Wow, I think I did hear about it. I think I heard that before.
It's not even
time to turn it off from Gonzaga. Yep, Boston. Do y'all stop keeping each other's sports when y'all know it's rigged? Do y'all still bother keeping up? Yeah, I mean, we I'm the holder of the continuous ball game, so I have to monitor and point the corruption out. Because hooping is sports in general is a spiritual thing as well. It comes from the Hero Twins. So who's winning one-on-one in their prime? Walker or Baby? Time Walker or Baby Man-Child? I beat him 2 summers ago. He tried to play me up to 10 and I roasted him 2 summers ago. So he couldn't have dealt with me. He really just never been a hooper.
2 summers ago.
I beat you in one-on-one.
What?
Do you remember that?
Nah, I was going easy on you because you're old and you fall. I got like 4 inches on you.
Okay, did you beat me? Did you beat me? That's all the question is. Did you beat me 2 summers ago?
I was 6 foot then.
Did you beat me 2 summers? Did you beat me?
I was 6 foot.
You still younger than me?
I was like 200 pounds.
I was like 57, 58. And I still dog walked you.
You fucking hacked me.
Oh, when I was your age?
That's you right there.
When I was your age, I would have, instead of, when I would have elbowed you, I'd have dunked on you too.
No.
At 18, get out of here. You couldn't have touched me. You'd have got in your face dunked on you on 1-on-1. I would have dunked on you on 1-on-1.
I'm taller than you.
You ain't quicker than me.
I'm stronger.
You ain't faster than me.
Taller.
And you wouldn't have been stronger than me. I weighed 180. 180
I'm
at your
250.
age. Okay, but you ain't 250 quick.
I'm benching.
I would have backed you down every time.
315.
Every time I backed you down. How would you stop me backing you down? How? Just tell me how when I can dribble.
How?
You can't dribble.
Bro.
You can't dribble.
I will pick you up.
How would you score? How would you score? You can't dribble. I would steal it every other time.
Nah, I'd be.
If I'm stealing it at 58, I'm definitely still at 18. I'd have dog walked you. No. You couldn't have dealt with me. None of my children. I'm gonna say this. None of my children could have checked me. None of them could have checked me. I beat Brennan in my early. Let me see, Brennan. I was still beating Brennan in 1-on-1 at 45, 46.
Yeah, but
he didn't beat me in 1-on-1 until he got in the 11th grade. He didn't beat me running until I was 44, 45.
Yeah, I'm faster.
Now I was probably older. He didn't beat me running until he was in 9th grade.
I'm definitely faster.
I was in my late 40s.
I'm definitely faster than Brennan.
I raised some lames.
I'm an MMA fighter. I don't do that.
Ain't with a sport genius. Thanks, Adrian.
I don't do that basketball. I'm a UFC fighter.
Yeah. That was the question. The question was, could you beat me hooping?
I would beat you, though. I would beat you. I would 100% beat you.
I don't like playing Brennan because Brennan know my moves. I saw an article on Fox Sports where they had started 5 of the 30 teams, but the kicker was the player had to be on one team. Wow. Patrick Dennehy died. Okay. UNC a genius, period. Oh, Uncle's a genius. Thank you. Why are you doing that?
It's like a spotlight.
He wore 33. Yep. What's happening, bro? Hey, PJ, we just messing around here. I'm doing a analysis on
you would never beat me.
basket manipulation. I'm watching my money come in on Baylor. Yeah, I'm leaning. I'm got Baylor money too. How much you wagered? I wagered enough. Lakers had the number 1 team. Their all-time starting 5 was West and Bryant. Backcourt, Shaq, Magic, and Worthy. Magic was not a wing. Magic would have had so they'd have played 3 wings. I don't know. Me and my sons argue like that every day. Jay, I don't like playing my son Brennan because he's played against me the most and he knows all my moves. Not him though. And my other son is 6'7". He just don't hoop either. But I would pretty much dog walk them all. They just ain't me, especially at the same age. I don't know about that because I did take a little martial arts too, and I like to fight. You want to grab somebody? I like punching.
Ooh, I'm a Muay Thai fighter.
You just getting punched by me.
No.
You know how you would stop me from punching you?
How much did you weigh?
About 180.
I would throw you in the air.
That ain't how much I played. I played about 175.
Look. You're 175. I would throw you in the air.
You would have to get near me enough to take them beams.
Yeah, but like these legs.
How would you take beams? How would you just constantly? My jab hit you hard as I can hit. I just sidestepped that. I sidestepped that.
I hit you with that question mark.
And I trained a little martial arts. So you weren't gonna never grab me. You was gonna get punched a lot.
You would no, you're not.
You was gonna get punched. Look at Kenny. Kenny is killing them. That's a seersucker suit. That's what they call that seersucker summer suit. He got the French cuffs. Kenny's killing. Look at Clark though, trying to wear summer jacket. That ain't working. That shit look like he got that shit from JC Penney's.
He's not a real MMA fighter like you though. So
but you see the theme is that dark blue. But Clark, whoever told you to wear that shit, Clark, you what they call that picnic table shit.
Whoever let him leave the house with that is not his friend.
Yeah, his stylist let him down. It's championship game and you ain't. Somebody said, Clark, look at this shit. It looks like a tablecloth.
All I'm saying is if you touch that ground,
it would never happen.
If you hit the ground,
you'd have been eating jabs. You'd have been constantly eating jabs. I'm quick on my feet.
All right, stand up. Let's see
quick on my feet.
Let's see this reach.
Reach don't matter. You have to come forward sooner than later. You have to come forward.
I'm throwing elbows.
Okay, but you're gonna be reaching beams. Boom, boom. How many are you gonna take though? How many you gonna take?
I'm eating all of them.
No, you gonna eat them in your face, and then you gonna be like this, and I'm gonna hit you in your stomach like combinations.
They call me Keelan Steel Jaw.
Okay, but I can hit.
But I can hit.
I can hit.
I'm benching 315, not taking a hook.
Yeah, okay. You're not taking 315 with the power to your face.
If I'm throwing body shots, straight hook. No, you're not. No.
I like to fight, buddy.
But I'm a real life human being.
Yeah, I'd have looked at you and like, you got to come forward sooner than later. And as soon as you step forward, you'd have caught him.
Why would I step? I got reach. I can stay. I know my reach.
Okay, you're gonna try to reach for me, and as soon as you try to reach for me, you're gonna take about 10 unanswered.
No, and if you even get close, I'm throwing
elbows.
What?
You know when a person gets stung in the face by bees, that's how he look. He gonna be stung in the face like bees.
Look, I'm making distance right here. I'm keeping you at a range. You get close, distance, elbows.
Okay, you remember when
I'm grabbing your shirt.
You remember when Martin fought Tommy Hearns? When Martin fought Tommy Hearns and he knocked Tommy Hearns knocked Martin out the ring and they showed his face, that would have been you.
But for you to get close, that would have been jab. I'd take a punch to grab you. Okay. And once I grab you, it's over.
Okay, you said take A. It would never be A.
I take 3 punches.
Multiple punches.
I take 3 punches.
Sooner or later, your brain would like, I can't keep taking this. I'm eating too much.
But not only do I got reach, I got ground game over you superiorly.
Okay, but you got to come in to try to grab me. As soon as you touch me,
I'll stand up.
Okay, but you're going to have to touch me. Well, we just going to stand there the whole time?
No, I'm inching. I'm getting my reach.
As soon as you get too close, your reach ain't going to stop you.
I know my reach.
Look at that face. That is an easy face to punch. Look at that. Look how easy. He's got a super wide face.
I know my reach. I know my reach.
Gonzaga comeback would be a great story. James said he put 250. I bet a little more than that. Zach, just because the Celtics beat the Lakers in the finals don't mean their all-time team would beat the all-time Lakers. Lakers definitely getting the ring this year, all written. So so far they got the highest rating, them and the Sixers. And then when they played last week, they did good ratings again.
You heard the Nets lost,
but the Lakers is in 5th place right now.
How the fuck the Nets lose?
Which game they lost? Who did they lose to?
Today? The most recent game they lost.
Oh, okay. But I don't think Harden played again. And I know KD. Lock my door, man. Your food come?
Yeah.
Why you leave the door unlocked? I don't know.
Then you'd actually get to see my real fighting skill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Motherfucker come through that door, you already know what's gonna happen.
Niggas are scared.
Ain't gonna be no fighting. They had me cracking up. Did y'all watch it? And I don't mean to offend anybody, but it was so funny. They said that during the halftime of the women's game, that the coach had to go in there and pump her breast to feed her child. I'm like, that is just way too much information. All right, let me break this play down. Everybody, look back. If you want to run back what they did wrong on the final shot. If you look at what the women did wrong on the final shot, I'll break this down. If y'all, okay, first of all, we know she going left. Look at this wall they built. They built a wall of 4 people. It was stupid to put the far wing way out there. That was stupid. She should have been at the elbow, because if you look at the girl, the 4th wall, because they built a wall of 4 people. She's got buku people to her left open, but they built a wall to stop her. But if you bring that forward in the corner to the elbow, that far wing has to play her. So she's got to get up out of there. So this was a stupid play from the beginning. They should have built the wall her going to her left. I understand what the coach was thinking, keep her more centered. But again, on defense, it was easy to guard her. It was easy to guard her. It was just a stupid defensive set it was a stupid offensive call that she made. These 2 wings shouldn't have been standing there. Look at how open the middle is. Anybody could have drove to the middle and she could have dropped it off when you got all 4 of them right there. If you sit 2 in the middle, somebody open. So that shows you how fixed it is right there. That's the play right there.
Damn. Imagine
stupid ass call.
Imagine if my lifetime there's time travel. I time travel back to when you were young and I just sneak you.
I would have beat you up when we was like every age. I would have beat you up.
No, I'm gonna see you when I'm 18. You're 18. I'm gonna time travel then and smoke you.
Yeah, you can come.
In the 1800s, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
You're gonna be there.
1800s? Yeah. What? I wasn't in the Civil War.
Nigga, you're like 1,000 years old.
I used to be 1,000 years old, but not now. Clearly a Jesuit game. Total score is now 84. That's good call. Good call. Jab, jab. 1-2 Merriweather.
Yeah.
Good call to Outlaw. Lorenzo. Yeah, it was. It was a disaster from the start. Your son looks like baby Myles Garrett. He said you look like baby Myles Garrett. But Myles Garrett be wearing a Jerry curl.
Fucking Myles.
He was the football player that hit the dude upside the head with the helmet. And this is the bad thing about it is my best friend was always with me. And so if you fought me when you was 18, it'd be hard to fight him.
Man, Devo there.
Yeah, Devo couldn't have dealt with Jerry.
What?
Jerry was beating
that nigga Devo bench pressing like 500.
Yeah, that ain't
fighting. That nigga benching like
my 500. Best friend had men.
I boxed Devo. Devo got hands. Okay. I was pretty drunk though. He did.
And I told the story. Jerry knocked out motherfucking Leon Spinks. He hit that nigga in the mouth.
I would body slam whatever his name is and put him in a Kimura.
Okay, Jerry knocked out Leon Spinks.
I'm not gonna let him hit me. I'm going straight to the ground.
I'm telling you. Leon Spink talked shit to us, and Jerry just blasted.
If he got knockout power, he going straight to the ground.
If it wasn't for his buddies, they'd have caught it. He'd have fell. His buddies caught him, but he would have fell.
I feel like all your stories are from like a movie I've never seen.
The club was called 2001 Space Odyssey. It's a light place now. They just sell lights and chandeliers and shit. There used to be a club. Leon would be in front of everybody.
Yeah, no, me and Devo would scrape you and Leon.
Yeah, no. Not me and Jerry.
Yes.
Jerry would have beat both y'all ass. And I don't even ask about Mark Crockett. I didn't even mention Mark Crockett.
Who's that?
And Mark Crockett, all the shit you talking about karate, yeah, Mark Crockett was beating up grown men too.
Fuck Mark Crockett.
He was like a 4th or 5th black belt. He was a coach for the Olympics.
He was a 4th or 5th black
Korean
belt.
Korean karate.
Muay Thai?
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Mark Crockett would have
Muay Thai's that
dog walked it. He wasn't but 5'7".
Muay Thai's like this.
Yeah. Korean karate. He took Korean karate.
Yeah, Muay Thai?
And Mark Crockett, he was one of the Olympic coaches in when they was 92. Is that when they was in LA? He was one of the coaches. That was
if I get him to the ground, it's Rabs.
That was my friend too. You think it was gonna be that easy?
Yes.
It wouldn't have been that easy with him. Not at all. Not at all. So it was no way your friends and my friends. So you would never catch me alone where you just like, hey, let's fight. Which I would have fought you too. No big deal.
I'd have just pulled up to Nana's crib. I'd have been like, yo, I'm time traveler. I'm his son. He said he could beat me at 18. So we're going to have to box.
We would box. Probably had gloves still then too.
Yeah.
Probably had gloves. I always had gloves.
Look, watch this look, Dad. Watch this look.
Arizona coach was kind of cute, but I didn't need to hear about her breastfeeding child. I know. And then they showed the close-up of the child sucking the bottle, and it just put you in the mind of, she was pumping her breast before. Yeah, that was no reason for that.
Oh, Dad, look. If time travel's invented the future, I'll time travel right to this moment.
And
I should be here right now.
Yeah, okay. Well, the ugly you is right there.
If time is linear, then that should be
Look, just take your whitening cream. You're embarrassing me around here. I'm around all these good people, and you got to take your whitening cream. I keep telling them it's going to happen.
My food, bro. They're so slow.
Where'd you order it from? Oh,
it's
wings?
Just wings.
Just wings. What is that? Ghost Kitchen or something?
No, fucking no. But they got wings.
Okay.
And it's like $16 for 20 of them.
That ain't bad. What did the dude say?
No, it's $8 for.
Remember the commercial dude was like, I asked you if you wanted something and you told me to go to hell because your video game. And he's like, well, ask me again when the food came. I gotta look the hey, they call you Baby 8 Win. They call you Baby 8 Win.
I'm a grown ass man.
TMI. That's your only channel. This is your only channel. Right now it is. It's not right now it is. And this is Chocolate Mountain Sports because we're doing the games and shit.
Oh, you're on a different channel right now?
No, this is a different show. I take Monday nights and Tuesday nights off. Oh, yeah. And I just do a daytime sports part. And I'm just gonna do the championship game to show the manipulation. And people say, well, there wasn't a whole lot of manipulated shots, but you take them all out. You take them all out. Shouldn't be any manipulated shots. They're so good. And I'm sorry I got to sit like this, but because of my handicap, I can't just sit like this. That shit, my leg get to throbbing. And not necessary when I can just relax. And today, Devin turned 23. So
23?
Yeah, he turned 23 today.
Damn. He's only like 3 years younger than Brennan.
Brennan's birthday is in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking what I was gonna get him. So I'm gonna get him night vision goggles because it'd be funny. Because in Step Brothers, he's like, "Want to know what's better than having them when you were a kid, having them when you're 25."
I remember my brother had a pair. He had like when my brother had a pair. He had the pair where they ain't latch on to you or nothing. You had to hold them like this.
Yeah, bro.
It's meant to put on the helmets. I think he got an early pair of surplus. And this was in shit. We was living in Minneapolis, so before Brennan was born, so like 93, he had a pair. It was the first pair I ever saw on the street.
Night vision goggles. You'll never be able to use these. Oh wow, them are expensive.
Yeah, you had to hold them like this.
Nah, bro, there's these ones that strap onto your head. These are expensive as fuck.
Oh, I found a new mask too, a paintball mask that you can wear around this motherfucker. I gotta order that shit. I wear my fake mask and they know me and shit. Everybody's like, he's here all the time.
You know they got a mask where it's like not a mask, it's like a mask, but it's made out of like
Clear?
Yeah. And there's like nothing there.
Yep. Well, that dark blue is the color. You see that shit. You see the blue on the court, and everybody wearing blue. So that is who. Let me write that down. That is who's getting fed. That is the good they are feeling. That is feeling. Who is Sean Dog outside? So I didn't even think about what God was getting fed. I looked that up.
Hey, Linda.
Is he outside or inside? Inside. I didn't consider what God is eating in this game. That's stupid as hell. Why is she interviewing with a goddamn thing on her face? That shit is stupid as hell.
Oh, so that's 3 boxes? I'm confused.
Is that shit for you? Is that what you ordered? Just chicken?
Yeah, but for some reason I got 3 boxes.
Yeah, he was sucking on the bottom. They told the story, and then they showed her mother probably. Oh, definitely me. Definitely me. He only dressed when he got to go out. I don't care. I'll take one.
Because both these came with fries.
I dress way better than him.
What?
Definitely. But they learned from me. I don't think that one was helped. I think he made that one. Don't look good. I don't think that one was helped. Wow. No defense there. Still only down 11. Okay, they're playing more of a matchup zone. 3-2, actually. Now, that was help. That one was definitely help. 1854. Why would he have the confidence to shoot that? 1854 was definitely helped. This stuff ain't that hot.
Yeah.
The hell you throw over here?
Yo.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's good.
Which one? Parmesan? So.
That's cool. Oh.
What?
All right. Drip, drip. Good move.
Yeah, for about $17.35 what it cost to get 16 wings and 2 things of fries.
Shoot. Whoa. It's not bad.
Not bad. It's great.
It's good. It's Parmesan.
You want another one?
I'm good. I told y'all that mid-major is not looking good. That was easy. Yeah, definitely me, Charlie. I got way more.
Way more what?
Drip. They want Zags to pull up a comeback. I don't know, Ron. In the face. I'm eating burger and fries. Yeah, definitely you should have some food and drink. That's what these games is about. It's a celebration. I'm going to look up for tomorrow, see what God is getting fed. I didn't think about that. Because this light blue tends to be Shiva or Kali. I have to narrow down which one on what season.
You think Westerners are feeding Indian gods?
American gods show you that all of them come into America. Because this is where the prime souls, the prime souls live in America.
Well, if you're not the prime Brian, yeah, think about it.
Always the prime Brian.
Word. Prove it.
I know, leave me alone.
Prove it. Maybe I'm the prime Keelan and you're not the prime Brian.
That's a good point. Because in another lifetime, I would have probably killed you and your brother. You guys were so damn bad. I don't think there was badder little boys than you and your brother. I really don't.
LaMille and Tayshawn? I smoke with cigarettes. That little nigga?
I don't know. YouTube. I don't know
He
why.
beat his grandma.
I don't know what I did in the past to deserve two like YouTube.
He
Okay. Get back into 11.
Yeah. He beat up his grandma because she didn't buy him no fried chicken in the store.
Remember, I was hanging with my friend, and they got out the store before we did. And he did something, got mad at his girl, and he smacked her. One of my other friends was outside and saw him and jacked him up, started smacking the shit out of him. And I came up like, Rick, what's going on? Why you beating Terry's ass? What's going on? He's like, Terry hitting on Darlene. I'm like, continue. Keep whooping his ass.
Friends with Captain Save-A-Hole.
No, I don't know. He was hanging with him. They lived near, so we was kind of hanging out. Like a couple things. And Terry got drunk, got to hitting on Darlene. I didn't even have to beat his ass. Rick beat his ass. And then Terry begged me, he's like, would you please tell Rick to leave me alone now? Like, Rick, I think he's had enough. Rick wanted to kick his ass some more. It's kind of funny. Rick wanted to keep kicking his ass.
Rick was trying to fucking show you.
Maybe he probably knew him. Suggs, wild shot. I don't even know if they kicked that out. That was a wild shot. You might note that though. 1640.
That wasn't 1640. That had to be like 1625.
No, it was more like 1640. What do they call them? When you turn it over and nobody makes you turn it over? What do they call them kind of turnovers?
A forced turnover?
Unforced error. That's what they call them in tennis. Unforced error.
I don't fucking win.
Interesting set they're running, Baylor. Because Zag is switched it to straight man. Yeah, I didn't think they'd let a mid-major win. I just didn't see it. It's not good for their recruiting. It's not good for the basic system that's out there. Oh, you didn't tell me it was hot. Damn.
What?
What is that one? That one's hot.
Buffalo?
Oh. We ain't wearing the purple. Of course, they're going to have the goat there.
Who, Charles Barkley?
The real goat. That's that Moses reference. Moses is the goat god. You notice the NBA is rigged. Research pointed back to the Don Nelson shot. Really did. It pointed back. Well, no, I'll tell you what sparked my interest. The first year when The first year when Dr. J came into the league and lost to Bill Walton. The first 3 games, they blew that Bill Walton team out. And then, the The year before, you could arguably say in 76, George McGinnis would have been the MVP. He wasn't the MVP. I don't remember who was, but you could arguably have put George McGinnis there. The next year, he's averaging 20 points a game. During the season, he averages less than 10 in the playoffs. And those games, the 4 that Portland won together, he averaged like 8. And he takes the last shot in the 7th game. So that made me see that the league. I noticed that when Wilt lost to that team with Willis Reed, and Willis Reed comes on court and could barely walk. But then I caught the handshake. Years later, I caught the Mason handshake, the double grip. Before that game, they showed that they was about to throw the game. So 76, my father and I was just looking at it. And then even when Magic went through, I was a big Magic fan because Magic was only a couple years older than me. Known him since I was, 8th grade, 12, 13. And so, but I just looking at the games, like the James Worthy play. 87, you see Boston won it, last one in 84. So maybe the 84 game, James Worthy makes a cross-court pass where he doesn't have to. He can give it back to Magic. But he makes a pass to Gerald Henderson, and Henderson scores. The Isaiah Thomas play, all he had to do was call a timeout. Instead of calling the timeout, he passes the ball to Larry Bird. I mean, you just can't
know every play-by-play.
You just can't. Whoops. You just can't look at it, and those plays wasn't any coincidence plays. It was all scripted plays. But like when Portland won it over the 76ers, you had that European kind of thing, European player versus all the brothers that came from the ABA. Because one thing they did is Bobby Jones, I'm trying to think what other European went from the ABA to the NBA.
Damn.
Dan Issel, Bobby Jones, Dan Issel. Wasn't a whole lot of European dudes. They started banning European dudes. And so by the time we had the merger was 77, by the time 81, 82, European cats wasn't really playing. Woo! Well, I'll say this, in the 70s, like leading up to the ABA merger, a lot of European dudes didn't come in, and they started banning them. They started slowly putting them out. Just look at the ABA. Look at the ABA in 74, 75. Look at the NBA teams, and you see almost equal dynamic. Now, of course, the NBA had a thing where, there's only going to be so many brothers on the team, but it's almost like they boycotted European players. I mean, American European players. And they stopped. I mean, you had a few come through the cracks, and then Larry Bird, Larry Bird and Magic saved the league. Because look at the dude playing in 77, 78. They ain't missed. Guys didn't miss. Whoever got the ball scored. That's the kind of league it was. That's how good everybody was. Whoever got the ball scored. Wasn't no passing. The Magic comes in so big he can see over everybody, and he puts the pass back into the game. Took a lot of that isolation play out. That was a stupid foul. But yeah, the 77 game was the thing that disturbed me. This didn't make sense. Didn't make sense. Yeah, Baylor's changed their aggressiveness, their defense. Did you respect Michael Phelps? I don't know, because at one time, Phelps touched low and the dude touched high. That was very iffy. That was very iffy. With Michael Phelps. You don't remember that one? And Michael Phelps, he played at Michigan. He swam. He was from Michigan, or swam at Michigan. So he's created. He was created because that guy had him. And all the dude, Phelps touched low, dude touched high. Remember that one? That was suspect. But, I mean, swimming is a hell of a thing. And remember, they did him the shame. They said there was pictures of him smoking bongs at a party. Did any of my homies make the league? Let me see. Yeah. Sean Potts made it. He played USFL football. You try to think who else. And Sean was the only one from Kalamazoo then. Now in college, it was about 4 or 5 guys. But from like all the people that made All City with me, yeah, just Sean played the USFL. Oh, but another guy from he was a year older than me, Metzlar. Metzlar played with Jim Kelly on all them teams that lost the 4 straight Super Bowls. Pete Metzlar was his name. He lives in North Carolina now. He ended up with Carolina. But if you looked at when the Bills won the 4 straight, Pete Metzlar was on that. He was on that team too. He was on the Bills. He was the tight end for the Bills and Kelly. So Pete Metzlar was another cat that did. And he was they won. I want to say they won the state football. Excuse me, Pete and them won the state in football. He was a 6'8" quarterback, and he went to the smallest school, Washaw or something like that, a very small school. The chances of making pro was slim to none, and he made it. But yeah, Pete Metzlar made it too. And then college, I mean, I played against Jerry Rice and Richard Dent, and they both in the NFL Hall of Fame. Shit, Willie Todd should be in the College Hall of Fame because that was a bad motherfucker, Willie Todd. Shit, Jerry Rice ain't Jerry Rice in college without Willie Todd. And really, Willie Todd played briefly for Denver. Or excuse me, no, Buffalo. He backed up Jim Kelly. I think Willie Todd started a couple games when Kelly was hurt. I mean, a bunch of us, would make practice squads, playing a game here and there, travel, make practice squads. And then a lot of us played semi-pro. Whoa, that was nice. Because I played semi-pro basketball for 20 years. And ref for 20 years. Damn, he beat that shit. Yeah, it looks like Baylor got this. All right. 12:54. Another manipulated shot. But you see what they're going to say. People going to say, well, okay. 12:54. That's Baylor. See, again, a sloppy shot, not trying to shoot it high. Release it high. Damn, these are good. This Parmesan shit is good. That ain't good. That's a hot one. No, Vanderway was from California. He went to UCLA. The first dude was not the guy that died. It was the dude before him. Marshallonis. Marshallonis was the first dude. And when Marshallonis came in the league, I think he came in the league with Golden State. And he played with the Nets, so I know which one. But when he came in the league, that Eurostep shit didn't go. They was calling traveling on that shit. And he had a hard time to adjust. And then Petlovich is who got sacrificed. He got killed in a car accident. And I've told this story before. Them early dudes that came from Europe, them dudes was stinky dudes. They don't shower like they do in America. And them dudes was Tony Kukoc. It took him years before dudes, they would say he was smelling sour for a long time. But Kiki Vanderwich, I'm pretty sure he's from California. We're going to Timmy now. What position you played? I played flanker in college. And hooping, I played everything. I had a 47-inch vertical, which I didn't really lose until I got in my 30s. The last one I dunked with like my finger. I caught a tip coming off, and I just caught it with my finger. But the last time I dunked, I dunked that one in 90. Brennan was born then, so I had to be 97, 98. But just dunking, going to line dunking after I had my knee surgery and after rehabbing. It was like 88, 89. I was still coaching high school then, so just messing with the boys, dunking. But I could take it, get the rebound, take it. That was so fast that it'd be like I 1, 2 people back there. But like people used to get mad at me because when I coached, I would make the dudes play and I would play against them because I really wanted to see how they adjusted and how they played defense, what they was thinking. And I know that a lot of people didn't like that, but that to me, matter of fact, playing against me was helping them dudes. The better players you play against, the better you become. They couldn't coach. Some of the ADs didn't understand that. Because me, I would like every Sunday, I'd bring all my friends in and I would make them play against these guys. I'd make my son, he was younger. He was probably 5th, 6th grade. And I'd make him play against the men too. But it made my players better where they're playing. Like look at what women do. They have dudes they play against. They have dudes they scrimmage against. They scrimmage against intramural guys because they know it's going to make them better. And that's how you got to do when you hoop. You want to hoop where, you know, who you hoop against make you better. One-on-one again. That's at least the 10th offensive rebound. 10th offensive rebound at least. He didn't see that. Watch this move. Oh, okay. He ain't trying to box out. He had somebody underneath there with him, didn't box him out. He thought his vertical could get it. Dude bigger than him. Man, these Parmesan wings are good. Wow. They're real good. Push. Still enough time, but I just don't see him. He's hand checking him, they ain't call it. Wow. Sloppy. Oh, definitely. I got plenty. This shit is loaded. Both of these motherfuckers is loaded. This one that clogged up. But as soon as you put the heat on it, comes through. Yeah, I might get a nice piece of change. This is going to be a good week. Ooh, caught it. Ah. They tell you never save it under your own rim. I'm only 6 foot. Yeah, Line, I'm only 6 foot. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Edward? Thank you. Yeah, Drazen Petrovic is the one that got sacrificed. Kiki was born in Germany, okay. But yeah, Kiki, I think he grew up in California, but he went to UCLA, so it could be. You could be right about that. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely. I had my knee scoped, like before my sophomore year in college. I had cut the grass, and my best friend and I was just tossing the ball in the back, and my leg locked on me and popped. And instead of having surgery, I played, and we was playing down against Tennessee State, and the dude hit me directly on that spot. Was kind of hurt, but playing semi-pro basketball in the summer, I had a person knee me. It's like I made a move on him, and our knees just hit. And I played a couple games like that where persons kneed me, and I tore all my meniscus in my right leg. So I had that surgery done. And later I tore the meniscus in my left leg. But he said like the initial hit, he said it looked like the bone in my knee because he said it looked like it had got flayed. So, you know, when the bone is not smooth and it gets flayed, it's going into that tissue and it's making inflammation because you got a bone that ain't smooth and it's just poking where it ain't smooth. So there's a point where I wasn't moving around too good, waking up in pain, you know, and pain becomes normal. That's the bad thing about it. It's like my thumb. I feel like I need a damn cast. I almost went up to my doctor to get a better brace, but didn't do it. Boxing is a lost art in hooping. Yeah, boxing out it is. I think the Zags winning. I don't know. It ain't looking good for him. Def Schemp was born in Germany, but played college ball for Washington. He's later too. I'm talking about the dudes that came. He came over later, but I'm talking about the dudes that originally came over. Meshalardis was, he had that Euro step. They called traveling on his ass. And then they later adopted it. But before then, and it was hard for him to adjust. He'd be all by himself and he would do it, just habit of doing it. And it's hard for him. So they had to change it for them. They ain't changed that shit for American players. American players adapted to that shit. But they changed it for the European players coming from Europe. Because that's their natural layup. That's their natural layup. Go Baylor. Is there any way to support you, OG? I am at Cash App at 8-Wind Eagle. So that's my Cash App. I appreciate it. But that is my Cash App. I do exact same, shredded my knee and tore my left one as well. But it was over several occasions. I retore them both. Do not to resting. Yeah, I can dig it normalized. I can dig it. Like him and his brother. I get surgery on my left leg, and I'm thinking I'm going to have an easy time. They wanted me to chase them. I'm throwing crutches at them. I mean, they're just getting on my nerves. I'm trying to, just from surgery, trying to sit there. I'm still hurting. And these little nuts is just bothering me. And it's like I caught one of them with the one crutch and the other one got away. I threw it down the stairs at him. And I'm sitting down, but they've like, just get out of my face. Go make something yourself. I finally had it, and I got one good with a crutch. The other one got away. But that's how they was when they was little. They wouldn't just leave me alone and help out. Oh, they called a charge on that? That was poor. That was poor. And I've had surgery on, I had trigger finger where your finger is just damn locked. Your finger locked like that. Had these two done. And carpal tunnel on both. Carpal tunnel on both. And I'll tell you, that carpal tunnel, even though they do, they had to do open this one up more, but they do the scope on your hand. That shit hurts afterwards. Feels like a damn nail is in your hand. Put that sauce on him. Good switch. Left him open. Got him. Yeah, I told you they wasn't going to let a mid-major win. Just didn't see it. Just didn't see it. A mid-major has not won since Texas Western. I see that, Carl. Shouldn't have got surgery. I saw my issue by using polymetrics and stretch therapy. A chunk of my meniscus still moves around my knee, though. Interesting. It just would get so bad. Like my right knee, it just got so bad that just pain every day. And coaching and stuff, it was becoming hard. And just then waking up with that pain. And I was only 24, 25. Wasn't that old. But getting hit on it all them multiple times didn't help me. Well, I mean, there wasn't going. I just did not see a mid-major winning it. That's the thing Gonzaga is looking at. They're a mid-major team, just like Butler didn't win. And the way they won the other night was their hurrah. That was their hurrah. Okay, that was helped. There it is. 10, 40 subs. I think that's the only shot they got help with Gonzaga. Wasn't that the only three they got help with so far? I think that's the first shot Gonzaga got help with. Martial honors, yeah, they did. And this is what goes with that. Them leagues over there, I mean, again, the Globetrotters took basketball to Europe. There's no, after World War II, no one, even before World War II, nobody can dispute that. Oh, see, they didn't help him there. Basketball was taken to Europe by the Globetrotters. So the early leagues was set up by the NBA affiliate. And the thing about it is the way they set up the leagues in Europe, it ain't high school basketball. They play pro. There's no high school college basketball. It's all just pro. And that's how the NBA set it up. I mean, you do the research. This is one true story. They followed this cop home that was 6'8". He was 6'8" and he was a cop. They stopped him. They said, can we see your children? Started putting his children in camps. Can't remember the name of this cat, but this is a story. This is how they saw them putting people in the seats. And you can't really find, like, since Larry Bird, who has had that skill since Larry Bird? No one. No one's filled the place of Larry Bird. They thought Christian Laettner would, but he was never that guy. He was a post-up dude. He was going to get you 10 rebounds and score about 12. That was Laettner. I think they was really hard on him. He was a decent player. What happened to him? But Laettner wasn't Larry Bird. Taller, he was 6'11". Larry Bird, 6'7", 6'8". Whoa, he elbowed the crap out of him. Yeah, I still think that one was helped. What is that? Okay. 9, 12. Suggs again. So that's only their third or fourth shot they've helped. I started to get heavy with the NBA hoops and Skybox trading cards around then. I think some of those guys got drafted years earlier. It took them a while to get here. Rubio had got drafted years before. Dino played with the Celtics. Okay. Bulls versus Bears story. Dino Ranja, yeah. Skybot cards. My guy, one of the dudes who played on my first high school team, he ended up buying a card shop. I had some Ali cards that was fairly rare. One of the rarest things I had the original editions of the Nam magazine. When my son was born in '89, I started collecting them. Nam first edition, all of them. And when my ex-wife stole my furniture, she took those. And this is how dirty it did me. I go in the pawn shop and I see my damn comics in the pawn shop. I told them everything, but I found out who sold them. She tried to say she didn't sell them. She did. She got like $50+ for them because they were selling them for $100. And I felt like, should I buy my own goddamn comics back? And that was 10 years ago that she sold them for $100. But I had a bunch of cards. I got some 3D cards now I've rebought and I invested in. But yeah, Gary had a card shop, so I was getting all the top cards back then. Because I looked at some big top cards. Topps came out with some big cards, and I was sure that those came out of soap boxes. I don't think they came regular. You could buy them. But they were Topps cards, and if you bought a box of damn powdered soap, a card was in that shit. Baseball during baseball season, football during football season. But I didn't know Topps made them back then. But yeah, I had a bunch of Skybox cards. I tried to collect cards. You know, I have some of the figures. I have some of the figures. I got original Magic, original Bird, 2 Jordans from '89 season. You know, the little plastic men. Oh, he was out of bounds. He touched it while he was out. So yeah, I collected cards too. One of my cousins gave me a Willie Mays tribute that he put, and he shellacked all the cards. He messed all the cards up by shellacking them. But it was a sweet little thing, and that Willie Mays on both sides, original cards. But he messed them up. He shellacked it and he glued them all in there. 59-70 with 7 minutes left. 2 missed free throws. I saw Ali versus Superman comic. That's the poster in my bedroom. I got the Ali versus Superman poster, and I got the action figures, Ali versus Superman. When I ordered the poster, they gave me 2 little posters. So I got one in every room. I got a big one against my wall in my bedroom. If you look at my old shows of doing them in my room, I stopped doing them. But yeah, I got that super because over it says Ali is Superman. That's what I always liked about it. Over Ali character, it says Superman. But I saw that one. The Dark Side, where Superman dies. I had that original one because the dude I work with, I was working security, and a dude I work with brought it in, and I read it. I went and bought one. So I had original when they released that Superman versus Doomsday, when he gets put into, kind of knocks him out. Oh, low key. Dino Raja too. He got drafted by the Celtics. I collected NFL and NBA cards. Yeah, I collected a bunch of football cards. Like right here. I rebought this. I just ordered this like in the last year or so. But I had the full 50 collection from, I lived in Kalamazoo in Battle Creek, Kellogg's. And I had all 50. It was like $5-6. They sent you all 50. I think I paid about $11 for this one. And this was, you can still see some of the cuts off it. This is my man Deacon. And I got Deacon here. Like I said, I got the Jordan from 88 and 89 and 2 Magics. That I always bought. I bought when my boy was little. And just always kept it. Moving cross country sometimes it's hard. I collect cards. You still listen to too much old hip hop? I definitely do. I love it. Yeah, I still got that Death of Superman. Okay, yeah, there you go. I'm back. I checked the score and I didn't see much. You didn't miss much. You didn't miss much at all. They going down like I called it. I knew. I just knew they wasn't gonna let a mid-major win. There's just no way. No way they were gonna let a mid-major win. Because look at it like this. Even if you lose, if you make it to the Final Four, that's considered successful. You get a flag put up there that you made it to the Final Four. Remember they took the Michigan flags down of the Fab Five? You get a flag up there for making it to the Final Four. Oh, they put it, okay. Harder to shoot in places like that. I wonder why they put it there where nobody could come. Why would they put it there that holds 80,000, 70 to 80,000 instead of putting it in where the Pacers play that only hold about 20,000? That doesn't make sense. It's harder to shoot in domes. Just throws your perception off. Your perception is thrown off. Depth perception. I think they're going to make him the MVP. But yeah, I just couldn't see it. They do not want to give. That's why football ain't playoff like it should be. Everybody involved, because they do not want a mid-major like this to win it all. This is something that they fear. I mean, Gonzaga's getting one of the top picks next year. They signed with them. So they got a good class. Suggs going pro, and Timmy and that other cat going pro too. Ah, they turned it off. Well, 7 minutes left. They need to score here. He's scared to shoot. Okay, I'll give him that one. I think he made that one. Suggs was scared to shoot. I don't know. I used to practice high shots. I watched Norm Nixon be able to bank it off the top, the very top, and go in. And you play against dudes who can jump. You gotta. I mean, that's just part of your game. Shooting the ball high. That's their 11th offensive rebound. Wow, that is something they didn't count on. Is being hit on the offensive boards like that. That's his 4th or 5th. He got half of them. I don't even think he made a basket, but he killing them on offensive boards. Look at that. Not boxing out. Suggs didn't box out or 11. Ball go up, you got to find somebody. I know I'm hearing a lot of arguments. We were like, well, the manipulated shots didn't cause them to win, but during runs, it's made difference. I'm calling NCAA is going to make it to Michigan next year. Michigan winning it. Okay, Lorenzo. that a ritual that they playing at the Lucas spot? I don't think so. It just doesn't make sense. But, they was going back and forth anyway. And so the Saturday games might have been, they couldn't clean it up or clean one and the other up. I don't know. That's traveling. Why didn't he just shoot? Yeah, they're done. 6 minutes left. I can't see them making that run. They might. But Mel Daniel, good hooper. Oh, yeah. Mel Daniels was good. He played with the Pacers, and he played with the man with 1,000 moves, Roger Brown. So he was their big guy. Even though he was only 6'10", he was only about 6'10". But, yeah, Mel Daniels was a good hooper. But he played in the ABA. He played a little bit in the NBA, too. But I want to say Mel might have even played a little bit with Kenny McIntosh and Seattle Supersonics. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think Mel ended up when he went to the NBA. I think he played a few years with the Seattle team with Kenny McIntosh. What did they called a clear lane, clear path. So yeah, he was deep. He was good. They won it a few years in a row in the ABA with Roger Brown and George McGinnis. They won it 2 or 3 times. You look up I missed one. You look up the 10-year history of the ABA. The Pacers won it 2 or 3 times. Dr. J won it twice. Kentucky won it 2 or 3 times. Utah won it 1 year. But the Pacers had a good run. So, yeah, Mel Daniels was their big man. He was their big man. But Roger Brown had the greatest nickname ever, the man with 1,000 moves. That's the second time they've run that action for him to get open. Okay, where's the inside game? Their game's been inside. Baylor's deep team, let's go. Vital rebounds, yep. Baylor front court got size. They do. They're showing the size. They thought the last game, or they thought, the size was gonna make a difference. This one is really making a difference that they're undersized. Because both them cats is 3s and 2s. Gonzaga's bigger, Timmy and the other is 24. They're both 3s and 2s, or 3s and 4s. They're not 5s. That was a force. Wow, knocked his own man down. What happened to him? I hope he's all right. Suggs made it longer than I thought. I'm liking the shout out. Okay, Preston. Hey, Nicole, thank you for joining. How much is scripted, though? Well, I think, all of it. And I'm like, whoa, that wasn't good. But if you looked at, hope he's okay. Looks like he's okay. Good. But if you looked at all the script, again, for Suggs to hit that deep shot was scripted. So the whole thing had a kind of script to it if you looked at it all. And we see how they came out for the quick start. If you looked at the UConn game against UConn and Arizona, same thing. The Arizona girls came out and kept a lead on UConn the whole game. That's what it reminds me of, is the UConn-Arizona game. Because Arizona, they led the whole game. UConn never got close. It was always a 10-point lead. It seems like it's the same script of that game. And that's, you see them twin games like that. But my thing is they don't want, and then some of the calls early, a lot of times the early part of the game makes up a big difference. I mean, no one can say this is an interesting game because it's not. It's a boring game because it's not close. But they like these blowouts because if it's close, might be something they don't quite control. Somebody doesn't listen. So they like blowouts because of this. Look at all the years of the Super Bowl blowouts. The Super Bowl, they have damn near 20 years of blowouts because they did not want to risk the games being close. But I just couldn't see a mid-major winning. That's the theme of this. They do not want a mid-major to win it. Because more people are going to say, hey, why are we going here when we can go there? That's why Deion ain't as successful as he is. Ain't the Deion, well, I mean, it ain't his players. Wow. That looked on purpose.
You see this game? I switched. I'm not trying to make anything inside. And threes ain't totally their game. More inside is their game. But yeah, Baylor's size is making a big difference. The offensive rebounding has. Whoa, damn, he froze him. That was a sweet move. He froze his ass. But you got to think of Larry Bird, mid-major, 33, what was they, 32-0? They lost. I mean, it's too much magic. And still, for those of you who love basketball, look up that game between Larry Bird and Indiana State against DePaul. That was one of the greatest games ever. That was a good game. That was a great game. Larry Bird put it on them brothers. Mark Aguirre, Skip Dillard, Terry Grubbs. That's who they said went crazy. Terry Grubbs. I forgot about Terry Grubbs. That's who they said went crazy. Whatever happened to him, they said he was riding the L's, just spaced out. Terry Grubbs. We did okay. Yeah, I won big too, James. I got a nice little. The last mid-major school to win the NCAA was UNLV. Nah, I disagree. UNLV been a major program. That was a major program. My boy Tony Smith played down there. They're considered a major program. They're not considered a mid-major. Yes, they play in the Big Sky or the WAC, but they're considered a major program. Because Jerry Tarkanian, they was kind of there all the time. But that went back in the 70s when Tony Smith out of Saginaw started going there. Yeah, I agree with you a little bit. I still think they're more of a major college than mid-major. Shit, and that's what made me love Bennett. I saw Bennett hooping. Shit, then they get in the league and didn't do shit. Didn't do shit. Plus he was lazy. Can't be lazy, can't get out of shape. And I would say I was probably the last generations where you could get out of shape between seasons. Ain't like that anymore. Can never be out of shape. But I saw them younger guys after. And for me, if it would have been for basketball, I'd have got out of shape some years, really out of shape. I mean, that heartbreak of not playing pro, I didn't do anything for 6-7 months. I went from 175 to 250. Because it's a heartbreak, you know, you try so hard. And the football thing just wasn't working, traveling, you know, practice teams and stuff, and getting to camp, play a game here, play a game there, and couldn't make it work. And it's a slap in the face to your reality. Then I go to Michigan and I played 20 years of semi-pro basketball, which was really more of my passion. Where in North Carolina, I never played any semi-pro. It was just all football. Didn't know the right people. I hooped, you know, open hooping and stuff like that, but just didn't meet the right people to play in leagues down there. Michigan, I knew everybody. It was just a way to stay in shape. Blunts taste better when you win. I agree. And you know, his daddy played at the Vincennes. Vincennes, I don't know if he played at Vincennes, but you remember his brother made that long shot. His brother coaches too, but his daddy used to coach at Vincennes. His brother coaches too. They've been showing his dad off and on, but his brother is maybe he's at Vincennes, but his brother hit a shot, upset shot at Vincennes. That's his brother. Where they threw it from half court and then they tossed it to his brother and his brother hit the open J. That's his brother. See, that's the brother on the left that coaches too, and that was the daddy. The brother played a little bit of NBA. I think he got in the developmental league too. Because when his brother hit that shot in the playoffs, we had a dude from Kalamazoo that was signed to Vincennes. that played a couple years. He used to play in tournaments with me and stuff. Milo Stillwell. Stovall, Milo Stovall. Milo had a good game. Shit, we drive hours to go play somewhere. And I knew everybody. So, depending on who came out of the Western Athletic Conference. Yeah, Lorenzo. This may be a crazy question, but if a fan broke one of them cardboard pictures, would they get kicked out of the arena? Say you played drunk and you tripped over one and smashed it. Probably not. His brother plays for the Rockets. Okay, James. Why don't a fan just steal the ball from an NBA game, open it up? Yeah, that ain't going to happen. Because when that ball they kicked in the stands with Kyrie, they beat that dude's ass. Y'all remember that? They beat his ass. He tried to sue the NBA for beating his ass. They beat his ass to get that ball back. Because he tried to take it out of the stadium. They got him. They jumped him. That's what it took. It took them to jump that dude. And so they fined Kyrie, and they put out there, quit throwing these balls. Don't throw the balls in the stands. That's a good point about UNLV, but I've always looked at them as a major, since Tarkanian was there as a major school. Shotty went there. That's where Shotty Vaughn went. Shotty went to UNLV. So that's a good perception. CBS need to stop airing championship games. This is boring. Blowout. They aired. But 2 years ago, 3 years ago, this shit wasn't free. If you wanted to watch this shit, it was on cable. That's what I called my friend. Because, all the tournament games was on cable, except the Saturday night games. But I called my friend. I was like, man, Tony, it's like, when they start giving this free? I'm telling you, last 2 or 3 years, this ain't been free. You had to pay for this. And this year they showed on CBS. Well, I guess the special, what's the song, CBS? So maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, they got it. Didn't think Gonzaga would win. Just didn't. And my pockets are a little fatter. That's never a bad thing. In total, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 manipulated shots. And the time of the manipulated shots. 15 manipulated shots and the time of the manipulated shots. Now, if we judge this game, we say that manipulated shots helped Baylor tonight. Can you hear him in there? He's cussing somebody out. This reminds you a lot of when Magic beat Larry Bird. It reminds you a lot of that. Undefeated team, and then they get beat by a team. But that's a good point about UNLV. That's a great point. I'm glad you brought that up. But I don't think people look at UNLV as a mid-major, but that's a good point. It was good.
What?
Surprisingly. I ate most of them.
Yeah.
Spicy fries.
They're not spicy.
Curly fries. They got it. This is sweet you let everybody play. Yeah, Suggs' shining moment was hitting that half quarter. That was their peak. Yeah. I can't eat them hot ones. Don't give me no more of them damn hot ones. I don't want them. Don't put no more hot ones in there.
You think that one's not hot?
Well, thank you.
Woo!
Whatever it's saying. He tried to take the ball, and Kyrie did that shit on purpose. He kicked that motherfucker. One shining moment.
So both these Gatorades are mine?
You gonna make a vid on this game?
Father.
I don't know. What?
Are both these Gatorades mine?
If you want it, I don't care. Natalie ain't coming over here till Wednesday. If then.
I enjoy watching the game with the OG. Thank you, James. You gonna make a vid on this game? Maybe. I don't know. Wasn't that exciting?
What game?
This one.
Oh, women's. Is that women's?
No, just men. Well, I do think I'm gonna cut it. It's been 2 hours. Thank you, everybody. At the time, there was a good basketball program, but it came from mid-major conference.
1961.
That's a good point, Lorenzo. I agree.
That's when you were born.
Yeah, Cincinnati won it.
Oh, Cincinnati. That was Oscar Robertson, I think, lost in the finals.
Oscar Robertson's cool. I have him on my team. That's that nigga with the little small afro, right?
Yeah.
He plays for the Knicks?
Bucks.
Not the Knicks, the
Bucks.
Knights.
Bucks.
I thought he played for the Knights.
No, he played with the Bucks. Oh, there go the Thunder, y'all.
You know what that means? My window open, boy.
She called the Thunder about an hour ago. She's asked me, was it Thunder? And I hear it now. So it must have been like northwest of us. All right, yeah, I'm gonna call it, guys. And I'll do a day show tomorrow, sometime around 4 or 5. Hopefully 4 or 5. I'm not sure. My son coming in town, so can't say. So this has been Chocolate Mountain Sports. Till we meet again.
Yeah, I might see that nigga Brian.